Hey bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in for another planner sesh. So bestie, we are going to be doing my planner spread for October 9th through the 15th, you guys, and I'll be using my classic horizontal happy planner, of course, and the Modern Farmhouse sticker book. And I'm excited to use this sticker book because I love it so much. So if you want to see what I create, stay tuned. All right, bestie, so let's get into the plan with me. So we have the Modern Farmhouse sticker book here. And you guys, this sticker book is just so beautiful. I really need to purchase another copy of this because I just know I'm going to use this baby up because I love it so much, and I feel like it just falls right into the theme with all of the farmhouse sticker books because they are definitely some of my more favorite softer sticker books from the Happy Planner. All right, so what I'm going to start out doing though, just to help me out, because the idea that I have, you guys, is to kind of go down the middle, and whenever I do this, I like to put down some washi tape just to kind of help me, keep the pages together so I can put the stickers down with ease. That's just like a little planner tip that I like to do. Tape it down to the desk with some washi tape, and I just pulled this one that was handy. And you guys, I did not pull any stickers for this. I know, so not typically my style. Typically I already have stickers pulled, but I decided that we would just do a little free flow and I would just take you guys along the journey of me pulling the stickers. I probably will use some wax paper though, because I do feel like especially here, I know I want to use these fruit stickers, and they are clear, but being that they are on the perforated portion of the page, I think it'll be wise for me to pull some wax paper to lay them down first. So let me adjust my washi tape first though, and make sure I'm aligning this kind of where I want it to be. So we're going to put two pieces down here so it doesn't interrupt the bottom flow, because I want to know if I want to put it all the way to the bottom or just a little bit over. And I tested this one, but here's where I was just yeah, I definitely need to use wax paper because I don't want to lay it down a little crooked and then I need to peel it up and then can't well, I can, but it's a little bit more difficult. So we're going to pull the wax paper out and just kind of line these up and use the wax paper as a guide, you guys. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to angle this pear here, because another thing about putting it down the holes, I always try to place it to where the holes don't take away from the actual item or the sticker. And so I didn't want to cut off any of the little stems or anything like that. I would rather punch it in the body of the pear so it you can tell it's still a pear and it's not a cut off pear, cutting off the little parts that make it even more of a pear is what I'm saying. I don't know if that even makes sense, y'all, but I hope it does. And so I'm just lining up and I'm picking out some different fruits. I was trying to alternate colors too. So I picked out the apple, the peach, and then those strawberries. They are actually, are they strawberries or blackberries? They're in a blue color. So I'm going to say they're blackberries because the strawberries in this book are pink. And I'm going to flip through. There's 2 pages of these fruit pages. I really wish there was 4 of them because I love them so much. And so I'm going to go here because I feel like I need another red item. And definitely the strawberries look nice. And then these cherries too, I thought would be really nice. I did pull, these are the blueberries, you guys. And I was yeah, no, I need red. I need red right in between the pear and the blackberry. Then I need red at the top also. So we're going to put the strawberries up there. And it's so cute, you guys. I love this sticker book so much, okay? So much. I absolutely love it. And I'm excited about this one. Okay, so we're going to, yes. Y'all see what I mean? I tried to fill in the space, fill in the hole a little bit. And so that's going to be my center decor. That's the only idea I had though, you guys, as far as making this a decorative spread. And so I think after I lay these down, I just want to kind of go for the function. And then we can see if we want to add in a couple more of these pieces. We'll see though how it all flows together. So I'm going to try to lay these down kind of like I had it on the wax paper and use it as my guide. And at first I was thinking maybe I needed to put down some white strips to cover up those lines, but I actually feel like it's okay. It's flowing, so it's gonna be fine. And these kind of peeled off together, so that's really easy to put down as well. Yes, I love it, you guys. I love it so much already. And one tip about using like the down the middle look in a horizontal, do you guys see how much, like, even though I've added decor to the page, I have so much room left. Like, it's almost like I barely even, touch the page with stickers because I have all of this planner real estate to kind of play around with. So I always feel like whenever I do like this design, I definitely can fill in with 4 different clusters. So I wanted to find some pretty boxes, and this book has 2 different types that are like specialized to this book, like different boxes that we've seen. They're not the traditional boxes. And I was thinking I can pair those with like some of these full decorative boxes, and even some of the more functional boxes in the book that are traditional, just regular boxes. So I'm just flipping through trying to decide what I want to use, okay? Because the book has kind of like 2 different styles in it. It has like a floral flower vibe, and then it has this fruit vibe, like cooking, almost like food. And so I was thinking like maybe if I don't know, I was trying to figure out which quote made the most sense. And I had all of them to me were just speaking to me. They were like things about being grateful and, being your best self and living a life that you desire or that you want to create your best life. And so I was just like, all of that is like perfect for where I am right now. And so I was like, which one am I gonna pick? And so I'm flipping through the book, you guys, and just trying to see. And then I came to those bigger quotes, those more like this page here. And I was like, oh, could I use some of these? Would that be like team too much or whatever? And I saw this pear one. I was like, oh, that's pretty. And it has like the darker green to it. I was like, I may can even play some of those now. So I'm just going to pull them and put them on the wax paper for now. And I'll see how I can kind of cluster them in. It's very possible though, like just looking at it, that they may be a little too bold with the fruit down the middle. So I may need to like save these for another spread, but I'm going to see if I can pull it off. Let's just see. And then y'all, I have these, and these are like more of a lighter color. They probably definitely would have worked, but I also was kind of thinking as well, like, do I want extra fruit or do I want to do a little bit of a mix with the flowers? So I don't know. I was going back and forth. I did pull this peach though, because I was like, ugh, I like the circle, so maybe I want to use a circle and then a like cylinder. That's not a cylinder, like oval shape, I guess you could say. So I don't know. I was just trying to figure it out, y'all. Figure it out. And I do know I want to use these boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these. Pull this pink one. And then let's see. We'll pull a blue one or yellow. Maybe let's do blue. Let's do blue. And now I can kind of see, because I do like those boxes, and that has a little bit of fruit on it as well. And I feel like it's subtle, and I kind of am in the mood of making this spread really soft and just beautiful. I don't know, y'all. I love the farmhouse vibe for that. So I think that's where I'm leaning. And then I saw these boxes, you guys, that have like the flower decor on them. And I even thought to pull like maybe those important boxes and get 2 of each to give me 2 different contrasts. But then I was like, I don't know, I really like this one because it's a little bit more full color, and then it does have like the fruit on it, so I can pull those in different colors. And I'm gonna pull 4 of those just because I do like this. So we're gonna pull 4, and I can see which ones I need. And then if I want to come back to the floral design, if I do pull more florals, I think those other boxes would be perfect. But right now I'm kind of on the fruit trend in this book, so I don't know. We'll see. And then, y'all, I was looking at the quotes once again, and a lot of the quotes have like flowers on them. And I was like, oh, okay, let me see if I can find some plain ones that don't. So I was flipping back between the 2 pages. And I don't mind the gold, you guys. The gold foil, I actually am encouraging myself to use on this spread because I just feel like it adds to the overall aesthetic. So I don't know. While I think about that, I did see these. So I was like, let me go ahead and pull some of these regular boxes because I know I wanted to pair those. Y'all see how the 2 different boxes, they give you 2 different looks. And then when you cluster them together, it'll actually bring it all together. It'll make it cohesive. And so that's what I was thinking. And then those I really love, you guys, the shaded boxes. Well, the boxes that have like the shadow behind it. But I'm going to save those because I know I'll be back in this book. Like, I just know I will. It's so pretty. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're just going to start and put down a cluster or 2. And so I think I want to use these in 2 different ones, because that way it'll give me the option to pull in some of those decorative boxes. So we're going to put this one on Monday because, you know, I need a box on every day. I mean, I can definitely use it on every day. And then we'll put this one down here like on Wednesday, between Wednesday and Thursday, because I definitely have an event or a Bible study that I go to on Wednesdays. And then I'll put this on the opposite side at the top on Friday, maybe a little bit up, maybe on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday looks better for balance purposes. And then I can pull this one down into the note section. Yes, that'll make more sense as far as balance wise, you know, to where it's not like too like right across from each other. Okay, so now that I have that, I feel like that's a little bit more of a foundation too, and I can build on that. So let's add some of these important boxes. I'm going to add this one to Tuesday. That way Tuesday has a box. And then we'll add this one. I don't know about Sunday here because I do want a checklist. So I have to be mindful of where I can place my little checklist. So we'll push it over to the far right. And y'all, here's where I was like, okay, maybe I can use these. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I feel like it'll be a little too bold. And I do want some softer ones. So we're going to just put those back, because I just don't think they would pop on this spread, because I did use all of that fruit down the middle. However, for another spread, I feel like they would be perfect to use. And because I am thinking to use those full decorative boxes, I just feel like that would be teamed too much on the spread, and I don't want to overcrowd the decor. And so, like I said, I'm really excited that I have so much function on this spread too. So yes, that's a thought process that I have in mind. Excuse me. So yes, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so I really love that sticker. Okay, I love it. So we're gonna pull that one, because I just feel like it was just on trend, like it was on theme for how I was feeling. And I actually like it up here, so that may be a thing. Let's find something else though that would kind of correlate with it. And so let's see, this one down here is pretty. And then we have this one. Oh, I like this red one. Yeah, the red one looks good. So, and that way I can have some red on this opposite side of the page. So we're going to put them on the wax paper and let them rest for a little bit. Yeah, I feel like that looks good, y'all. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, so now that we got those picked out, and I know I want to use those, let me think, what else can I add in? And while I let them rest like literally for like 5 seconds because I was really excited about it. But I'm like, what else can I cluster in with them? And I'm thinking maybe some skinny boxes at this point, a different type of box. And we need to move this because it's all in the way. It is in the way. Y'all, this is so pretty, this sticker book. And I know typically you guys too, I like to like stick with 1 to 3 colors. But I just feel like because I have all the fruit, I can still keep it like very balanced out. So here's the thing about that. I'm trying to spread the color out. So I have red on one side, on each side of the page. I have that beigey color on each side. And so now I need some blue on the right side and some green on the left, and maybe some of that brown as well. And so I'm trying to think where I can layer all of these in, but I also wanted to, you know, be mindful of my checklist too. Sunday, putting that box on Sunday kind of reminded me of that. And then I do have some of these other boxes that I have pulled, so they're a little bit big, especially with what all I have going on. So now that I kind of got the full picture in my mind about what I'm thinking to do, I think that it would make sense for me to like not use these and just go ahead and put my checklist down, and I can find some other boxes like these plain boxes that would actually work. So maybe some skinnier ones, like some smaller ones. And then I say smaller and then I go pick a big one, because this actually in this space, it won't bother that too much on the Monday cluster, and then the note section cluster, I can use a bigger one too. But on those Friday and Thursday clusters, I definitely need to use a smaller box. And so we're going to pull blue over here because we don't have blue on this side, and we needed green on the opposite side, like I said earlier. So that way this makes sense. So let me just see how I want to layer it in. It's like, I don't know, flesh up against the right side of the page is a little too close to me, or too clustered.., So we're gonna put that in the note section there. And that's what we got, you guys. Okay, so I actually did go in though because my camera cut off, so forgive me for that. But I added in 2 skinny boxes to the Friday and Thursday clusters, like I was saying. So now that I got all of that out of my head, now we can definitely go add in some checklists. So I'm gonna put one on Monday. There's a few things I know I need to do on Monday. We will be out of town, but it's fine. I still want to have like a little checklist going. And then definitely on Wednesday, I need more. And y'all know I use checklists throughout the whole week. I just don't put them all with this stencil. I'll use icons or other bullet points to help me fill in the other days. But I like to go ahead and put these down because I just feel like they definitely add structure to the spread. And then they give me a basis for when I am writing in the spread, to where I can use icons and bullet points to where they're not so like cluttered together. It helps me create a balance. So I really love that. So I did add one to Saturday, and that's gonna kind of serve as a little bit of a weekend checklist for me. Sunday is gonna have one too, but I feel like Saturday definitely I needed something just to kind of start off the weekend, so that way I can plan out the weekend accordingly. And then if I need to carry it over into Sunday, I can. And then I gave myself some like a note section as well. And y'all, I thought these little labels were so cute. I was like, okay, I know I want to add in at this point, when I got all my decor, I got all of my foundational boxes, and I have my checklist in, what kind of little things can I add into the clusters that will kind of just make them pop, like add a little something extra to them. And so I was going through trying to find different things, and I thought those today labels were awesome. And so I decided not to use them in a horizontal way though. So, and I say use those in a horizontal way. I was looking for something more for a vertical box, and I found these that say today in a vertical format. So they worked out perfectly. And I'm going to add one to this cluster down here as well. And they just add something, you guys. Like you can add these in the after the pen when you know exactly how you're going to use the boxes. Sometimes that's what I do. But sometimes when it's like a generic word, like remember, today, noted, something like that, and it's like, it's not like meeting, appointment, or like, me time or something like that. When it's a generic one, like a generic planner word, I will go ahead and put it down a lot of the times because they can go for anything, especially the today ones. And then I thought these little quote strips, like these little rounded ones, were really cute to add in as well. So y'all see how that note section cluster, Sunday cluster kind of is coming together. It's adding a little bit more to it. Because I'm not using decorative stickers, I did feel like I needed this. Now, when you do use decorative stickers, you might not need these little, little small stickers to kind of make them pop a little bit. But because I put all my decor in the middle, I felt like that was the option. Okay, so I showed that washi, right? Because I was kind of thinking, with the washi being taped down the page, like taping down the page to the desk, I was like, I need some washi on this page. So I pulled 2 different options. This black and white washi here is from Planet Thing, y'all. I love Planet Thing's washi. I'm in love with it right now. And Amber's washi is amazing. I also pulled some of my favorite Simply Gilded washi. Like this washi is like butter, okay, as well. So definitely 2 top tier washi options. And I was I'm going to go ahead and lay this black down because I just feel like the black, because a lot of the stickers are outlined in black that I'm using, that makes sense. However, that cream and gold was really pulling the design from the stickers, like the decorative quote stickers. And that's all the gold that I really had going on, you guys. So I was like, maybe if I added in the washi to it, it would make sense to it would bring out that a little bit more, that gold foil. And so I did like it, you guys. I really did like it. But then that black just kept calling me too. So I went ahead and laid it down just to so I can see. And I just want to see both of them. Sometimes I have to do this. Sometimes I tried laying it across the page, you guys, and that wasn't giving me the vision. So I was like, okay, which one is going to do it for me? And I think I'm going to go with the black and white just because everything else is so black and white. And I'll just let the gold foil stand on its own. And then I can bring in some gold foil in the after the pen, maybe in bullet point form. So that way, I can add in my other little checklists and stuff. I am going to white out these gray lines though, because I just feel like y'all can see the little peekaboo behind the white washi. And so I wanted to, like, you know, not have that and let it be clean and seamless. So we're going to lay the washi that way. And see, I just feel like that looks so much better. So I have to go back to the top and fix that one. And I'm speeding this up a little bit because it was a process, you guys. It was a process. But I like it, you guys. I like it. And I don't think I've done, well, I have done washi down these like middle parts before, but I normally like lay things over them, and so putting them in between the clusters I really think is giving like a different design effect. So I'm liking this, and it's definitely adding to the whole farmhouse vibe for me, I feel like. So, and it's not taking away from the softness of the spread, just like how the I guess you could say the inverse of this, with the black, the full black and white stripes or white plaid, it would have took away from the softness of the spread if I would have went that route instead of doing this white. And so I just feel like it's so pretty, you guys. From a design look, I just feel so happy with it. And then another thing about this spread that I'm loving is all the clusters. I just feel like whenever I'm able to do a lot of clusters, then I'm able to get a lot of function down, and that's such a blessing for a busy week, you guys. So here is definitely a design tip that you would like to use. Like, put your decor down the middle, create 4 clusters, add in some checklists, and you have a very functional horizontal spread that you can create for the week. So that way, you know, if you need to get a lot of things done, boom, this spread gives you the best of both worlds. I love it, you guys. And so that's it for this Plan With Me Bestie. I've cut it down the middle and I've punched my little hole so you guys can kind of see how that all worked out. I really love how it turned out, and I hope you do too. I hope you have enjoyed planning with me. Please like this video and definitely subscribe to my channel, and be sure to share it with another bestie that you feel will find some inspiration from it. And comment below, let me know, do you have the Modern Farmhouse sticker book? Do you love it? I would love to hear from you. And please see all the links in my description box in case you decide to pick up any of the things that I used in this video. All right, bestie, that's it for now, and I want to thank you all for being so sweet and so kind. Thank you so much again for watching, and I love you guys. Until next time, bye.